Good morning, Libra, and I'm getting started early on my videos. I had trouble sleeping last night. This full moon tonight is really powerful, and I've been feeling the energy now for a couple of days, and so I really felt compelled with the new energy coming in to go ahead and do another reading. So I've been working on getting my readings done today. I did want to say also that I am not a fortune teller. That is not what I do with my cards. I mean, I can sit here all day and tell you when something's going to happen or if something's going to happen, but you control that. And control is not really the right word because control is an illusion. You create that. You create your own reality. You are a co-creator with the universe, and to not do that is to not own your power. And I realize that people, do watch readings and stuff so that they can figure out what's going to happen in the future. Well, you need to be focused and present in the now in order to align to the reality that you want to create. So my readings are more to let you know what type of blocks that you have and what you can do to really get the energy flowing so that you can manifest what you want into your life. If you would like a personal reading, I can give you whatever messages come through from Spirit. I will send you a personalized video just catered, tapered just for you, because this is a general reading, for the sign, for the collective. So do take what resonates. It's not going to resonate with everybody. But if you would like to know what your blocks are to abundance, to creating the reality that you want, then I will put my email address in the description of the video. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the first card that we have is the Tower card. And this is actually clarified by contract. And so the message that I really got with this is that you're very focused on what's happening in the physical realm. A lot of times, especially in spiritual circles, we are taught, and I'm not taking away from signs and synchronicities from the universe. We'll see, angel numbers. We'll see 1111. We'll see all these different numbers, repetitive numbers. And this is how we start awakening on the spiritual path. So if you have been seeing those, that is your soul speaking to you, letting you know that you're ready. You're ready to embark on this adventure, on this magical journey of ascension. But once you have gained so much spiritual knowledge, and you have really started on this ascension process, do not focus so much on those signs. And the reason why I say that is because they are physical. It's in the physical world. And basically anything that's in the physical world takes your mind, it's your own ego, fear-based energy that wants to really focus on things in the physical world to keep you from receiving the information that you need from source, from spirit, from your own higher self. So it's kind of sidetracking. So understand the signs and the synchronicities get you started, but after you've gotten the ball rolling, stop focusing on anything in the physical realm whatsoever, because you are creating everything that you see right now. Everything. And so what I was getting at with that card is that this is the foundation. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So do make sure that your foundation is built on spiritual principles and spiritual laws and your spiritual guidance from your own soul that carries the blueprint, the vibration of your soul that is unique to you. Make sure that is what your foundation is built on, and not anything from the physical realm, because that can come crashing down. All of that. Because we are divine beings having a human experience. And how do we do this? We create it in our minds. So basically anything that you're seeing in the 3D right now, don't put too much meaning and emphasis on it. And once again, this is that contract. And I really feel like this is the same thing. This is that balance. More than contract, I'm getting balance from this. So this is all about balancing your energies. And how do you do that? You really get in touch with your soul and you shed anything that's from ego. And a lot of times, our ego does not want us to be happy. You know, somebody commented on one of my other videos because I was talking about authenticity. And the person commented, they said, the devil is authentic. Well, I don't happen to subscribe to that belief, and I recognized what it was. Energetically, that person was looking for a fight. And basically all I said was, I respect your right to believe in the devil. But I happen to believe that the devil is our own ego. Our own ego does not want us to be happy. Our ego tells us all kinds of lies, all kinds of stories. It's a fear-based energy. It wants to create obstacles to abundance. It wants to have us stuck in our heads. It's a self-imposed prison. So to me, I don't subscribe to so much to an outside entity creating my reality, because I am a co-creator with the reality, with my own reality, with the divine power, the divine source of the universe, which I can plug into anytime that I want. So oftentimes this fear-based ego energy has us stuck believing and seeing things a certain way. And it's those beliefs in our thoughts that cause us to have emotions. So really check if you have some shitty emotions coming up. Really check what you've been thinking about. Where have your thoughts been lately? Because I almost guarantee you it's your ego trying to keep you in the dumps and trying to keep you miserable. So definitely clear that. And once you realize that fears are just illusions, and you are not your ego, you are your soul. So definitely clear that conditioning. Sorry, it took a while to get through that. This video is going to be a little longer. We have the Nine of Cups. And the message that I got with this is once again being focused on the future. Okay, see how this is such a happy moment. I mean, what I wouldn't give to be in a teacup with some bubbles, with a gingerbread man, with a bird vase pouring whatever liquid. It looks like some kind of honey or oil, or more bubble bath. And a cupcake waiting on me. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, this is such a happy card, but yet look how she's just kind of gazing out. It's like she's either reminiscing about the past, or she's thinking about what she doesn't have, what she's missing, who or what could be there to make her happier right now. But when you do that, you're missing the forest for the trees. And do really show gratitude for where you're at right now. Really focus on how happy you are right now. And don't look at what you don't have. Because when you do that, you come from a place of lack and scarcity. Whereas if you focus on what you do have and be grateful for it, that is an abundant attitude, and that is the exact energy you need to be in to manifest. We have the assertiveness card. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. But the message that I'm getting with this is, once again, do not focus on the physical world. That is your ego. If you start trying to manifest things from your ego, things are going to show up that do not make you happy. Why do they not make you happy? Because that is not who you truly are. So how can you say you're going to stand up for your beliefs when you don't even know? So do make sure that you really channel your energy to really know what resonates. And really think about what it is that you're trying to manifest. What if it showed up on your doorstep tomorrow? Would it make you happy or not? You know? That's the reason why happiness starts with you. Someone can add to it, but they can never take away from it. Be in that energy, and that will get you. Needing nothing will attract everything. Remember that. If you don't resonate with anything else. This Six of Pentacles. And once again, what I'm getting with this is that you have all of these choices, all of these things that you're trying to manifest. but you don't even really know on a soul level what it is that you really want. So definitely spend some time soul searching, because if you don't have what you want yet, then that lets you know your soul knows more than you what you need and want. And your soul is naturally aligning you all of the time. The law of attraction is always working. So get out of your own way. And just for right now, just focus on what you do have and align more to your soul energy, so that all of these things, out of all of these things, the things that come to you, the people that come to you, whatever you manifest, will be rewarding. It will feed your soul. To clarify that, we have Princess Savior. It says this princess saves herself. So this is what I was talking about with that energy. Get out of that waiting energy of feeling like somebody else can complete you. Somebody else is going to come save you. And this can be a masculine too. This can be Prince Savior. But don't sit and put your whole life on hold. Because when you do that, you're focused on lack. You're focused on what you don't have. And you are creating every single moment you're creating. We have the Seven of Swords. This is the Stalker card of the deck. And basically what I'm getting with this is not only are you waiting, but you're watching for it. And this is the control freak card in the deck too. I know a lot of times we want to know how things are going to happen. We want to know the process. But when we want to know the process, we're not showing faith. And we're also obstructing things. Because when you want something so badly, you push it away from you. Whereas if you're in a neutral energy of, you know what, I'm just fine where I'm at right now. I'm not even worried about this. My intention and my focus is going to be on myself. Moving out of this energy here, out of any waiting energy, any type of control or watching energy, or trying to know everything because of our fears. And a lot of times, you know, when we want to know stuff, I mean, we'll watch somebody on social media, we'll ask about them, and we can even do this on a spiritual level by consulting cards or consulting mediums. This is the same energy. So you definitely want to not do that, because when you do, it pushes away from you what you want, and you want to magnetize it back. So act like whatever it is that you want right now, you already have it. And it might come in and look different than what you expect. Catalyst, Maker, Mother, Father. This is the Creator card, and this is reminding you. Once again, this is almost the same energy of the girl in the bathtub. That longing. This is a sense of longing. And when you long for something, you're acknowledging that you don't have it. So what I do is, like I said, I let my soul go and get whatever it is that I need and want. I don't even focus on it anymore. I'm in such a deep sense of surrender right now and faith that I just know that whatever shows up in my physical world is letting me know where I'm vibrating at, and I don't judge it. So if something shows up, I used to be like, oh, that's shitty. Now I'm just like, you know what? There's a good and a bad way to look at everything. And once again, I don't like labels. I don't like to judge situations, but for all practical purposes, and with me trying to describe this to you. For example, I ended up without a car all weekend. I really needed to get out and make money. But yesterday morning, I was talking on the phone, and I was really exhausted, and it was storming. And I said, you know what? Man, I just really wish I could just stay at home and rest, sleep all day because of the storm. But in the back of my head, I was thinking, you know, I really can't afford that because I really need to get out and make money. Well, I was in that desperate energy, that lack and scarcity. My soul knew I needed rest, and I spoke it into existence because I ended up without a car till Monday. But I still made the money that I needed, and I still got to rest. So that's why I'm saying it may come in and look different than what you expect. So don't judge it. You know, at first I was like, oh, Lord, you know, I'm going to be without a car. What am I going to do? And then I was like, nope. All I can do at this point is to have more faith, to go deeper. And that's what I did. All right, we have the World card. And once again, this is the same energy, that same longing. But not only is this a longing energy, but this is just kind of being satisfied where you're at. I mean, it's like you talk about the fact that you want something else, you want something more, but at the same time, energetically, you're just kind of satisfied with the status quo. You don't really want to step outside your comfort zone because this is what you know and it just works for you. So the message that's coming through from Spirit is to definitely make sure that you have set your intention for what you want and that you're not just sitting back in this energy of, I just want to keep the status quo. You know, I'm just happy and content right here where I'm at. You know, and that's all right, because if you are, acknowledge that. That's a perfect energy to be in to manifest. But what I'm saying is don't, I'm trying to explain the energy of the card. It's like you want something, but you just kind of, have you ever known somebody who they were just all talk like their whole life? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then they don't do anything. This is that energy that I'm getting. So make sure that you're not just talking the talk, you're walking the walk. That message came through. We have the Moon, the Cycles card. And this is a very powerful moon that's coming in. I told you I felt the energy for 2 days. So do definitely work with this moon right now with releasing things that no longer serve you. Victim mentality. Do release that. You know, the whole fact that somebody else or some other force in the universe is controlling your fate, or that other people don't treat you well. Clear that out, because you are going to always align to that and accept responsibility for your own energy. You are creating the reality that you see right now. You are, nobody else. And your soul family is playing their parts. They're showing you your fears. They're showing you exactly where you're vibrating at and exactly what you need to work on, so don't judge that. We have the Death card. And once again, I feel like this kind of goes along with that. This is a cycle ending. This goes along with that Moon card. There is a cycle ending, but you want to get out of this cycle here of waiting and longing and just never stepping into your power, never taking the steps you're guided to take. Now understand, this does not mean doing anything in the physical realm. This is not a physical journey you're on. It's all a spiritual journey. But to sit back and just to see things happening in the physical world and think this is it. This is it. This is as good as it gets. No, you need to go deeper. You need to go deeper and really connect. That message came through. Because we have the Thinking Woman to clarify that Death card. This can be thinking man, but you're thinking way too much. You're using your mind. This is not a journey of the mind. If you're thinking about it, then you're on the wrong path. That is the message that's coming up right now, because you are creating with your mind. So do try to really clear your mind. There's lots of meditations that you can do. And if you are focused, and I know we got to focus on things we've got to do. We've got to. But don't be in a worry and anxiety type of energy, because this is what you're attracting. We have the Sun. And this is a very positive card. And you have a very positive outcome. And you can almost immediately, as soon as you clear out of this energy I've been talking about, you can almost immediately see success. But don't judge it. Because for one thing, whatever is happening in the physical realm is basically you are creating that, and you can change it at any time. But it might look different than what you expect, especially when you surrender and get out of your own way. It's almost like you get what you need instead of what you want. But on a soul level, what you need is what you want. We have great fortune. And once again, this is all about getting out of your own way. Definitely get out of your own way, because you are blocking yourself right now by not knowing what you want, for one thing. But until you really get to know yourself on a soul level, just stay neutral. If you, the way I've had it told to me by my own spiritual guidance is, if you are going to be negative, okay, and if you can't at least look at something from a positive point of view or a place of abundance, at least be neutral. We have the mature man card, and this can be mature woman. And this is about growth, and you have grown a lot, but you're so hard on yourself and you can't see it. So definitely take a step back and see how everything that has happened so far in your life, how it has really helped you to mature and grow. And be thankful for the lessons. You're not a victim. You are a co-creator with the universe, and you created these experiences so that you could grow. Adjudication. This, to me, goes along with this here, with this contract. Now, this could actually be, because I don't usually do physical messages, but this could actually be an actual lawsuit, balancing. And if this is the case, you are going to have a positive outcome. That message did come through for somebody. So don't worry about whatever you have going on in the court system right now, because it's going to go in your favor. But basically what I'm getting with this card, though, in a spiritual sense, is once again, is this balance. This yin, this yang, this shadow, and this light. And to know that you are complete and whole and you're never separate. So stop trying to seek something outside of yourself. When you're trying to manifest somebody else into your life, it's to say that you are not whole and complete, and you already are. So that message came through for somebody. But this is your special full moon reading, Libra. And I will include in the description of the video my email in case you would like to do a personal reading with me. Thank you.